Something is changing at Europe's borders, and most travellers still don't realise it. If you're planning to visit France, Spain, Italy, or Germany, or anywhere in the Schengen area, your journey in 2026 might not look the same anymore. No simple passport stamp, no more quick border walkthrough. Instead, digital tracking, biometric scans, and a brand new travel authorization system called ETIAS is coming. Instead, digital tracking, biometric scans, and a brand new travel authorization system called ETIAS is coming. And here's the part that catches most people off guard. You won't be able to just show up anymore. Why Europe changed everything. Let's start with what actually changed. From October 2025, the EU introduced something called the Entry-Exit System, or EES. This system replaces the traditional passport stamp. Instead of a border officer stamping your passport, your entry and exit are now recorded digitally. When you arrive in the Schengen area, you may need to scan your passport, provide fingerprints, have your photo taken. This applies to UK passport holders traveling for short stays. And the system doesn't just record your arrival, it tracks your entire stay inside Europe. What happens at the border? So what does this actually feel like when you travel? Well, on your first visit after EES is active, you'll be asked to create a digital profile. That means biometric registration at the border, either at airports on arrival, Eurostar terminals like St Pancras, Eurotunnel at Folkestone, on ferry ports like Dover. In some cases, you'll use self-service kiosks before border control. And yes, it may take longer. The UK government has already warned travellers, expect longer waiting times at busy borders while this system is introduced. But there's a key detail that most people miss. Once you've registered, your data is stored for up to 3 years, making future crossings faster. Why is this happening? So why is the EU doing this? According to official policy changes, EES is designed to strengthen border security, reduce illegal overstays, automate immigration control. In simple terms, Europe wants to know exactly who enters, who leaves, and how long they stay. It replaces manual passport checks with a fully digital tracking system, and it enforces one of the most important rules for UK travellers, the 90 days in, any 180-day rule. If you overstay, even by accident, you could face penalties or restrictions depending on the country. Now here's where things get even more important. After EES comes the next system, ETIAS, the European Travel Information and Authorization System. It's expected to launch in autumn 2026. ETIAS is not a visa, but it works like a digital travel approval. If you're a UK passport holder traveling to the Schengen area, you will need to apply before your trip. The process will require personal details, travel information, security screening questions, and a fee of around €20. Once approved, your authorization is linked to your passport. Think of it like an airline pre-check before you even leave home. But here's the critical warning. Right now, ETIAS is not active. Any website claiming you can apply today is a scam. The EU has confirmed applications will only open on official EU platforms when live. So who actually needs to pay attention to this? If you are a UK citizen traveling to Schengen countries, a frequent business traveller, a holiday maker visiting Europe, or someone taking multiple short trips per year, then both EES and ETIAS will affect you. However, there are some exceptions. Certain travellers with residence permits or specific exemptions may not need to register under EES or ETIAS rules. Cruise passengers may also experience different conditions depending on itinerary and port rules. But for most short-stay UK travellers, this will become the new normal. What changes for you? So let's make this practical. Here's what your future trips to Europe will look like. Before you travel, you apply for ETIAS online once it's live. At the border, you scan your passport. You complete biometric registration if required. During your stay, your entry and exit are tracked digitally. Your 180-day rule limit is automatically monitored. On future trips, faster processing thanks to stored biometric data. In short, travel isn't stopping. It's just becoming more controlled, digital, and automated. If you're planning a trip to Europe in 2026 and beyond, this is not something to ignore. EES is already changing border crossings. ETIAS is coming next, and together they will reshape how millions of people travel between the UK and Europe. But here's the good news. Once you understand it, It's simple. No confusion, no surprises, just preparation. So before your next trip, make sure you know the rules. And if you want a full breakdown when ETIAS officially launches, step-by-step application, real examples, and scam warnings, subscribe to the channel so you don't get caught out when it goes live. Because the truth is, Europe isn't stopping travel, it's just rewriting how it works.